The first term of my second semester as a first-year college student in this institution became so busy due to our subject PE2. This subject is described as rhythmic activities. In this subject, we get to express through dance our interpretation and analysis of how locomotor and axial movements, when combined, create interesting dance figures. We were able to do this with the aid and guidance of our dear subject teacher, Sir Marciano Canillas, who tried his best to share to us his expertise of dancing. We always have practical exams instead of written exams, and so practice is indeed a necessity in PE2 so you can perfect the dances you need to perform the following week. Instead of a written exam, our finals was a culminating activity called PE night. It can also be coined as a dance extravaganza, simply made into a competition among PE2 sections under Sir Canillas' advisory. Our PE night gave us the chance to show our dancing skills in the center stage in front of a big crowd surrounded with the limelight. It was a very unforgettable event. The applauses and cheers we received from the crowd was more than enough in return to our effort and sacrifices. I will never forget the experience. Thanks to you, sir.
This culminating activity of physical education too is indeed a significant moment of my life that I will treasure too. Physical education really enhances my capability in dancing because through this I can be able to manage myself, especially on stage. During our presentation, performing our folk dance piece on stage, I felt nervous because it is really my first time to be on stage performing with fascinating lights and in a crowd of people. I'm grateful to our Professor Mr. Marciano Canillas for his imparted knowledge to us about dances. It gives us opportunity also to give our best as we can. For me, this is not just a competition activity, but also a motivating factor so that our talent will be enhanced. Finally, I observed that all participants really enjoyed the whole activity. It was a wonderful and successful culminating activity happened in UM Tagum College Gymnasium.
One of the most tremendous experiences I ever had. PE night last January 23, 2010 is very spectacular for us, for it was our fulfillment during this term. The time and the effort we spent is worth dying for. We achieved the things we haven't expected. We won, overall champion. It was amazing actually. Moreover, the learning I gathered is very magnificent, not just because we learned a different type of dance, but also I showed up my confidence in dealing with others. Thus, PE2 is end, but the memory it brought to us will never fade.
Education too was one of my interesting subjects. It did not just only imparted to us the important ideas and information about the lesson, but also gave us the opportunity to execute the different kinds of dances in our every session. It helped us to build more our confidence and enhance the talents of the students. Though in my part, it was hard for me to do it very well because I am one of the persons not good in dancing, but I really tried my best to perform better. I am very thankful and proud because through this subject I could say that I can also be a performer, not just only an audience. Especially when we conducted our culminating activities last Saturday, it was one of my happiest moments ever because I really enjoyed that night with my classmates. Maybe the unity and the eagerness to perform are the spices why we had done it very well. Eventually, the power of prayer was very helpful to us in successfully attaining the championship. Indeed, it was a wonderful night for everyone, especially to our whole class.
Each of us have a memorable experience with treasure and value for the rest of our lives. I can gradually say that dancing makes my body to respond to the movement. I always question myself, can I make it? So sometimes I lost my confidence. But after the PE night, I happily said that I can make it. PE night was fast approaching, and our motivation is just perform and dance on stage and having a great. We did not expect high level because we have many opponents. In the PE night, I'm so very nervous and my hands are shaking. This is not my first time on stage, But still, my premonition was not vanished. So many students performing stage, and they also deserve to win. But after the announcement, we are totally surprised and happy because we are the champions. Now, it's time to reap the fruits of our sacrifices in practicing the steppings another more. After those chasing, we found that beneath our rainbow is our trophy of success.
I can't forget this day, January 23, 2010. This is the day that I give my best to perform on stage in front of many people. I am happy because of this experience that I've encountered in my college life. I thank our teacher in PE2, Professor Marciano Canillas, for this opportunity to perform in the show and share my talent and skills that God has given me. This is my unforgettable moment that I will never forget so that the rest of my life. All I can see is, this is really it. Thank you, sir.
My reaction on this subject, PE2 rhythmic activities, is that I've learned a lot of things, especially on different dances. You need to know how is the position of your hands and feet. This subject helped me to develop my skill in dancing, and it's fun with education courses students. And I am very thankful to our PE teacher and to my classmates to the happiness with us.
Well, I would like to congratulate all the education students for their achievements last PE night, and also to the all students who participated in that activity under Mr. Marciano Canillas. All I can say is all of us deserve to be called a champion because my co-students also gave their best to perform on stage and exert effort for that event.
The most awaited night in PE, culminating activity came. I am one of the performer of the interpretative dance. Actually, it's not my first time to perform in front of the crowd. But when I started to step on stage, I can't explain my feelings. My nerves take place. But I tried to stay calm and let my face stand.
Self-confidence is the key to a better performance. In PE2, I enhanced my self-confidence. I learned how to fit out to the music. And I really enjoyed the PE night, even though I was super nervous when I stepped out on the stage and a lot of people were cheering for us. We cannot graduate unless we don't pass the rhythmic activity. And of course, I can't do that without the presence of our very own professor, Mr. Marciano Canillas. Thank you, sir. We salute you. We're very proud of you. Thank you for sharing your experiences and knowledge. God bless.
Many stories come from this little island. Some are struggle, some are pink as a corruption. Through it all, we still come out on top. Won't drop, don't stop, till we show what we got. Ang Pilipino ay masipag at pagtyaga. Lahat ay kaya para sa kinabukasan ng pamilya. Hirap man ang buhay, don't be afraid to dream. Taas na o, say, I believe. Kung ika'y Pilipino, sumigaw ka na. Sumasabay kahit sino kami sa jump.